Imagine you just graduated from college and landed an internship at an animal shelter. Your spirits are high, you enjoy going to work, and you try to have a positive impact with the precious animals that you take care of. Then, one day, everything seemed normal and routine until you noticed that the safety gate did not close, and you are suddenly being eaten alive by a lion. In today's video, we'll talk about the tragic death of Alexandria Black, an intelligent, dedicated, and enthusiastic young woman who recently completed college. Her passion and love of wildlife would be the very thing that killed her. Her death shocked the country and was the catalyst for wildlife sanctuary safety. This is Ultimate Misfortune. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications. When a 600-pound lion decides to make you its next meal, all you can do is hope that the painful death is as quick as possible. When 22-year-old Alexandria Black was volunteering at a shelter, she was confronted with a terrifying situation in which she came face to face with a 14-year-old lion named Matai. Alexandria believed that she had discovered the job of her dreams when she was working at Wildcat Sanctuary in North Carolina. She had recently graduated from college and was brimming with aspirations and hopes. Her dream job lasted only 10 days before she was fatally mauled. This video provides information regarding the tragic passing of Alexandria Black. Some of the people who knew Alexandria well described her as intelligent, devoted, and compassionate. They also noted that her bright smile and love of animals summed up her personality well. One of the few students at Indiana University's Center for Integrative Study of Animal Behavior who made the decision to concentrate on animal studies. The work that her Aunt Virginia did with rescued wolves most likely provided the impetus for her early love of animals. She was described as a quiet and sweet young lady by Kara Wellman, who was the one in charge of the university. When Alexandria was offered a position at the Conservator Center in Burlington, North Carolina, she was given the opportunity to work with the stunning animals she had cherished. When it first opened its doors in 1999, the facility was situated in a massive 45-acre wooded area. Among the more than 80 creatures that lived there, there were 20 distinct species, including lions, leopards, and tigers. A lion cub named Matai was born at the preserve to a mother who was saved by the USDA in the year 2004. Matai was a timid individual. He frequently sought the guidance of his brothers whenever he found himself in a new location. People from all over the world visit the location on an annual basis in order to get knowledge about wildlife and to assist animals that are in need. Alexandria was attacked by Matai, a lion that is typically peaceful, in a manner that was both savage and peculiar on February 27, 2019. Everyone who knew Alexandria, including her family and friends, said that she was exceptionally skilled at making animals feel at ease whenever they were in her presence. All the people who knew Alexandria admired her for her generosity and the close relationship she had with animals. What went dreadfully wrong on that day will remain a mystery to them for the rest of their lives. Alexandria began her shift like she always does, routinely and safely feeding and cleaning the animals and their cages. During her 10 days at the zoo, she was in charge of feeding and cleaning the lions' enclosures and making sure that all safety rules were followed. Before you go in, you must make sure the animals are safely contained in another area. These rules were always to be followed because any mistake could have terrible results. Unfortunately, Alexandria walked into the cage on this day while the important barrier gate was slightly open. This mistake would cost her her life. At 11:15 in the morning, Alexandria carefully cleaned the cage and prepared the deer meat for the big cats, but she had no idea that danger was coming. In a quiet move, Matai the lion came very close to a person when he broke through the open fence that separated them. It's unclear what made Matai become so violent, but he went from being a shy animal to a dangerous attacker in an instant. When Alexandria was suddenly startled, she couldn't hear the huge lion's roar coming up behind her. Because she wasn't afraid, she used what she knew to her advantage and tried to distract Matai with the deer meat so that she and maybe others could get away. Matai attacked fiercely, pouncing with a strength that showed why these cats are kings. There was nothing Alexandria could do. Alexandria was in a dangerous situation when Matai's 600-pound fury hit her and mauled her violently with his claws and fangs. He locked her in his cage before anyone from the animal refuge could help. It was a terrifying 30 minutes. Matai watched over Alexandria, whose health was uncertain, while they stood guard and could not do anything because they did not have a tranquilizer gun on hand. Firefighters rushed to the scene and desperately tried to control Matai with water hoses, but the lion was too strong. Chief Executive Officer of the center, Douglas Evans, rushed to use a tranquilizer gun, which was not planned and caused more delays. Alexandria went 3 hours locked in a cage with the lion before the police arrived. Sergeant Michael Griggs made the terrible choice to kill Matai as a last resort to avoid more tragedy. Sheriff Tony Durden thought about the tense moments before the lion Matai was shot and killed, and he said that everyone there felt a lot of pressure. When the cops saw the young woman lying dead on the ground next to a 600-pound lion, they had to make a very important choice. Matai died from 8 shooting wounds, but Alexandria had already died from bleeding to death. The autopsy showed that she died after being pulled by her neck and having severe lacerations. People all over the country talk about Alexandria's death, and its effects were felt in the state government. In a strong plea, her Aunt Virginia Black asked lawmakers to make zoos and animal shelters follow stricter rules. This bill would require regular safety drills and approval of safety steps by the right authorities to make sure that disasters like these don't happen again. As soon as the investigation was over, an animal trainer said that a 28-inch wide lion's play ball had accidentally stopped the gate from closing. The center didn't pay attention to this statement, which has led to more questions than answers. A 4-foot chain link fence separates the enclosures from the guests. This fence is there as a safety precaution in case lions escape their enclosures. If Matai was not so focused on Alexandria, it is certainly possible that the lion could have left the cage and attacked the guests. Because unlicensed roadside zoos pose risks and USDA checks aren't thorough enough, the animal rights group PETA spoke out against it. Brittany Pete, who is in charge of enforcement for PETA's captive animal program, says that the Conservator Center is just a jail for dangerous animals held for entertainment. Pete said that situations like this always end badly for both people and wild animals that are kept as pets. Virginia Black said that Alexandria might not have died if she had had the right tools and facilities. She was sad about her niece's death. The Black family still doesn't understand how the Conservator Center handled the situation because they think that they quickly thought about saving the lion instead of Alexandria. Because of this terrible event, people are talking again about how lax North Carolina's regulations are when it comes to owning exotic big cats. There are 4 states that have no laws on keeping dangerous wild animals: Alabama, Nevada, North Carolina, and Wisconsin. There are 6 states that do not ban or regulate keeping big cats: Alabama, Nevada, North Carolina, Wisconsin, Delaware, and Oklahoma. A movement for change has been started by the event, and many people want the rules about how to care for wild animals to be looked at again. The feelings that Virginia Black shared are very moving and serve to show how important it is to deal with this issue right away in order to avoid more disasters like this one. Tragically, Alexandria's story is a sobering lesson of how much responsibility there is in taking care of wild animals and how important it is for zoos and animal sanctuaries all over the world to be more alert and careful. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the bell to get notifications. Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching Ultimate Misfortune.